You let yourself go there, they let themselves go there. So King of Wands energy, that's the energy that is like comfortable going there or comfortable moving something forward, taking the lead. Like that is the leader, right? But because they're next to the Chariot in reverse, it's not moving forward. And it's not that like how they're doing it or the way they're doing it is not working, or that they're like, because they're moving it forward or they're wanting to move it forward, that they're responsible for it not moving forward. There's some context in which this person is like, they move, right? They're still looking to you. So if you are not comfortable doing certain things, if you are not if you don't feel like you have all the resources to show up in a certain way, if you feel like you don't, if you feel like you have to position yourself in a certain way, or there's certain parameters or certain boundaries, or whatever the case is, if there's a reason for why you're showing up with the Page of Pentacles, it's like smaller than you'd want to, then that reason is the thing that this King of Wands is waiting, I guess, or is needing for you to figure out, so that they can show up, so that they can, with the Chariot, start the car or like get it somewhere, right? And I feel like this is coming up this way because this collective is showing up as King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles. So it's showing up like how you're feeling and the emotional context surrounding why you show up in the context that you show up in. So the Page of Pentacles is small gestures or like bite-sized opportunities or presentations. The Page of Pentacles is genuine, but it's little, it's nothing big. It's not the fullness with which you'd want to express yourself. The King of Cups here, you have the emotional depth here in the situation, and that's what's propelling you, or that's what gives you the energy to want to move forward or to show up in this relationship. But it's sort of the energy of somebody only being able to show up with little nuggets of how they feel or themselves, right? You can't show up in this fullness, because with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's sort of saying that there is something here that is stopping that. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse in this context could be a lot of things. It could be like there's something here about your health that makes it hard to do that, or it could be that there's something like physical resources, like financial, or like it could be like distance, right? Like there's some kind of factor here that is in this material world here that is a constraint. It's acting as a constraint. It also could be your own boundaries, right? So even though you have all this emotion and you do come forward in a genuine way, it's like you may feel like you have to like you might feel like you have to make it small and presentable. And this King of Wands, it's like they can't start the car and match your energy and come in with, you know, what you're probably wanting this person to lead with, unless there's something here that you allow yourself or figure out how to, I guess, gain here. And this is not a reading for a group of people that would be like, well, it's not my fault that this person's not comfortable coming through. It's the other way around. It's like there's something that makes it uncomfortable for you to come through in the fullness that you're wanting to, or the expressiveness, or to like offer this person what you're wanting or what you're capable of. And because of that, this person, I want to say, sees it as a boundary. They see it as, like I was saying at the very beginning, if they're looking to you for what they can come forward with, then they're basing that on their perceived level of your comfort. So what they're seeing that you have come forward with, or the way that you operate, it's like that's the only way that they have been able to gauge you and what you'll allow them to kind of come forward with. So it's not just matching energy, right? It's that this person, they need some kind of like energetic permission, right? And they are observing how you move so that they know how they can move. So it can come off, or it can seem for this collective, like the person that you're interacting with is, it could be like you think that they're not interested, or that they are intentionally stopping because it's like that's their choice. It's like, not really. This person's showing up as a King of Wands upright. If it was up to them, like fully, they would come through. But there is something here about I'm seeing with the King of Wands being upright, their respect for how they're perceiving you and how you operate, or with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, your physical circumstances or what's going on in your life situationally. And until they either get word of or see that that situation changes, or the way that you allow yourself to show up changes, then they operate within those means, right? So, for example, if you are feeling self-conscious about letting yourself be expressive with like your emotion, right? The King of Cups, it's like letting yourself feel into whatever you're feeling in a moment. If that it feels weird to you or uncomfortable, which is, that's okay. So you kind of just show up in little ways, or you will show little gestures of this, or do little things that are meaningful that you know that this person is paying attention to with the King of Wands. Then they're paying attention to that, and they will pick up on that, and then that is what they feel like they have to work with here. And so they come forward, but it's like the capacity of which you are presenting something, and like the amount of it, how intense it is, that's what they get to work with. Because this person is a King of Wands. They do not want to come and overpower you or this connection. They're tuned into it very, like this person is calibrated to you and how you operate here. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it can also be like, I'm not seeing this as like a level of effort on this person's part. I'm seeing for you, hold on. The Emperor. Like you're in charge. You get the say here. But that say is not literally you being like, I don't like that, or like that, this is what I like, or that it's like if you don't say I love you, this person's not going to come to and operate with you as if they love you and show you all this love that they have, because they're not trying to make you uncomfortable, basically. And it could be that in the past, this person feels that they have made you uncomfortable emotionally. And I feel like they maybe think that you kind of pulled back what you allow yourself to actually come forward with. Because this King of Cups showing up as just a Page of Pentacles as the offering here, that's little, especially with the Queen of Pentacles being in reverse. There's something about almost, I want to see it as misunderstanding of intention. And this is not something that looks like it's an easy conversation to have. The Emperor is about control as well. It's like this masculine energy of authority, or of it's boundaries, right? But it's like this person is seeing how you show up in like these little contexts as like your comfortability level, and so they're not trying to cross that boundary. I think this person kind of feels like they have to earn back, like not that they have to earn your boundaries, but I'm going to do part 2.